Welcome to my 29th birthday vlog. Birthday is vampire themed. Most of the videos are going to be filmed for TikTok proportions, so I'm sorry in advance. A really fun time. I was able to find a specific place in Salem where a shop owner nearby owns like a room in an office. The way the room is set up, it's set up as kind of like a dining area. Very like dark green, forest, goth vibes, and that's exactly what the vibe is for my birthday. I wanted it to be 90s themed, vampire, whimsigoth type of energy. Just us girls really wanted to do a murder mystery game. I wanted to like just bring food. I really wanted it to be just a long, more intimate, private situation. And that place happened to be a former jail cell where Houdini escaped from. It was just such a win-win. I had to do that, especially in Salem for this theme. To just do a quick intro, and I'm going to show you my nails, my makeup, the outfit. Hope you enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's just go into all the other stuff. Here is my birthday cake. It says vampires never age. I threw a bunch of glitter on it. It's like really vintage. I don't think I did the best job, but this was the toughest cake I've ever had to make. I think it's super fun. I love the candelabra on top. This is the second cake I made that has a tiny little balloon inside there, so when I stab it, grenadine should come out, so it looks like a scary movie and blood gushing. So we'll see if that works. I'm so nervous. The practice cake kind of worked, but if it doesn't, it's totally fine. That's why I have the actual cake. This is gonna be the fun cake. So this is gonna be my outfit. I got this corset dress from Lace Made, and then I got this like lace to put on top of it from, I think it was Shein, and then these heels I've had for some time from Amazon. So I'm really excited. I feel like it really works with the aesthetic of like a vampire who lives in a castle. I fell in love with this dress. That's why I didn't go for black lace. And I think all my friends are pretty much doing black lace. That's going to be really good to kind of tie everything all together. So yeah. This is also the scent combination that I'm planning on doing, both from Charlotte Tilbury. I have them in travel sizes because I use them to layer, but I think a vampire would smell like these two combined. So I'm excited to do that. Here's a quick video of my nails. I wanted to do glass looking cat eye, as you can see, with like lace underneath, and then the rest just looks like stained glass. So that's that right there. I don't know if I explained to you the manifestation story behind finding the location. I literally went all throughout Boston because I've gone to so many different like gothic type of restaurants. I really wanted to do it in Salem because that to me just makes sense. And I could not find a place in Boston that I haven't done yet and wasn't tight. And I found one place which was a former jail cell. That's why when you see the invites, like that's the previous location and like the details regarding it. Like red and gothic and a little spacious. I like that it was in a hotel, former jail cell. Thought that was really cool. Last minute, my friend and I decided to go to Salem. We went to a store that I love. It's called Nocturne, but I don't really go there that often just because it's in an area of Salem, or like it's just in a corner that I never walk by. And then I was like, oh yeah, let me show you that store and stuff like that. And we went there and I was just like, oh my God, the store is so pretty. I was like, what are the odds if they like rent this space out? And I went to the front desk or front area, had no idea I was talking to the owner of the store. And I just told her my birthday theme and all that stuff and how I'm trying to find a place, but I can't. And I would love it to just be like a small place for like, you know, a small group of people, and that I can just like have it be like the vibe that I want it. And she literally was like, I have that across the street. It's like, it's for 10 people or less. It's called like Hill Parlor, something like that. And that building was a former jail cell. Houdini, that's why it's called Houdini Way, because Houdini did his famous like magic trick there or whatever, that he like escaped the jail like through magic or whatever. And I was like, me and my friend were like, our jaws were to the ground because it was so perfect. Literally just wanted a place exactly like that, and I somehow found it. Also, like, as a former jail cell, it's in Salem, it's gothic, it's a way where like all of us can just be in one place. like the most work for me, which I think I kind of talked about already. I wanted every little detail to be perfect. So plates say dark romance, fill up the time, so I made those games, but I didn't want the games to just be given to, you know, envelopes, and I didn't want us to use normal pens, so I got everyone pens that look like quills. Literally bought like a wedding cake cutting set because I just wanted it to have like that like royal feel. You guys can't really hear my speech, but in the speech I started off with giving like a story of my background, and I was saying things like, you know, I blocked Dracula because he pissed me off, but I have his castle. And then I made everyone figure out their vampire names and then also give a backstory because I thought that was funny. At the end, there was a tiebreaker of who knows the birthday girl the best, because I literally, the only reason why I did that game is because one of the parts of the gift bag that I wanted to put in, I could not figure out how to divide it into everyone. So I was like, okay, I can give this to one person or return it. And I decided to give it to one person. Tiebreaker happened. Answer be black roses, which is my favorite flower and favorite color. It's really hard to make it flow properly. I even made playlists, like vampire playlist, but also Bosnian music playlist on YouTube that took forever. So I know this is probably silly, but I just had to say that because I'm so proud of myself. I tend to be like someone who always doubts. I wonder how I'm gonna outdo it next year for my 30th. I didn't do a lot of like talking in this video. Like that's why you have so many of those like short clips that are like TikTok ratio. It was just like such a tough birthday to complete. Or into party planning or anything like that, think of the minutiae, like think of every little detail. Like I wanted everyone to feel like they were genuine vampires in like a castle. Every year I like to scrapbook pictures from my birthday. So here's how this year's came out. I am so obsessed with it. I love how this one has a pop out of the invitation. I just think it's so gorgeous. The thing I did this year that I haven't done in last year is to save stuff from the party. So this was from the murder mystery game, these two things, the paper plates that says daddy issues, which I think is hilarious, and then this is from the blood bag. It's just so fun to commemorate, you know, and see all the fun stuff because we had little goblets, you know. I wanted to show some of the fun gifts that I got. Only Bratz doll that's known as a redhead is this Megan one. She's the 5th Bratz, and I've always talked about that with my friends, and one of them got me a Bratz shirt, which I think is so cool. It looks so vintage, and I love Megan, and I can't wait to wear this. I love a good graphic tee. My other best friends got me a heated blanket, and I think it's like a light baby pink. I was influenced by her because she had like a heated something on her bed, and it was like winter time when I hung out with her, and it was so nice and toasty that I was like, please find me something heated too. Like I was just so influenced by her, and she got me a heated blanket. Super excited for it because my friends know that I'm really into scrapbooking, and I've always wanted to try this Canon mini photo printer, or just I wanted any type of photo printer. I'm really excited to try this for my scrapbooking, and I scrapbook every birthday, so I can use it for this birthday and print out some of the pictures that I currently have. So I'm really, really excited for that. And my best friends knew how badly I wanted a lava lamp, and I can't believe she was able to find one that was like a red hot pink cheetah one. Into like the Y2K aesthetic too, even though like this is super Whimsigoth vampy. I love the Y2K. My 25th birthday was the Y2K aesthetic, so I can have that video pop up right here if you want to watch that. So excited to put this in my room. I can't wait to see how it looks like, and I'm just so obsessed with the size of it because I don't want like a huge lava lamp. I don't have space for that. One of my best friends gets me a perfume every year, and usually I tell her which perfume I want. So this year I really wanted a perfume that was so different from what I own. I wanted it to be dark, I wanted it to be sexy, but I wanted it to be almost animalistic and weird. And when I found out that there are some perfumes out there with like a note of it being like that metallic blood animalistic type of note, I had to get one especially for this birthday. And then I tried a couple of samples. All of them to me were just kind of silly. This is the only one that stood out to me that was just out of this world. My first perfume from Imaginary Authors. I think it's so cool. So it looks like a book, and then when you open it, that's the perfume right here. And this one's called Bull's Blood, which is funny because I'm a bull in the zodiac. This is not going to be like most people's scent. Like they're not going to like this, and I usually wouldn't go for a scent like this, but there's just something about it that is so like warm and like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so one of a kind. I've never had a perfume like this. Patchouli Tobacco Black Musk, and I know it has that weird note like I mentioned. I'm obsessed with it, and I think it just works so well for this birthday theme. And I'm so happy that I have a full size. And this is such a strong perfume. I literally put one spritz here, and I can still smell it, and it's been hours. And everyone was so obsessed with it in the room. It's just iconic. I've been dying for a fashion model Barbie, and I want a redhead one, and that's literally what she got me. Like I wanted to cry how excited I am about that. Look at her. it's me. So obsessed. And she's like wearing like lingerie. Oh my god, look at the stockings. I'm in love. I literally almost cried when I saw this. Spacious black lace plays against a sophisticated pearl gray satin ensemble modeled by our sixth Silkstone. 5 times fast. Barbie lingerie doll. Love her so much. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed. I have my first ever Barbie, like the fashion silk one. Oh! My favorite part about these is they have like those like really like sexy eyes, which I really love. Love the effort she put in with this box. Like I'm literally keeping this box for storage or whatever. It's just so gorgeous. All these stickers on the goodie bags. I put in everyone literally these vampire tears candles, so like it's bleeding candles, and I didn't have any left over for me, and she literally got me that package. I think it's just so funny. Scary stories. Like literally this is like from my childhood. I can't believe that I have these. I'm personally really obsessed with Victoria magazines. I really want the Practical Magic edition, and I literally cannot find it, but I can't believe she found such a beautiful Valentine's Day one. Like how stunning is this? And it's just in such perfect condition. I didn't show you everything that everyone got, just because I just wanted to show you a couple of things. This was honestly one of my favorite birthdays ever. The vibes were immaculate. Everything worked out so perfectly, and I felt like we got really close, like all of my friends. We beat the murder mystery. Like it was really a good time, and I took a lot of effort and time like with creating those like blood bags, and like with creating like the grenadine shots and 2 cakes so one can have something splatter from it. So it was the most exhausting birthday I've had so far, but the most fulfilling, because I was genuinely so impressed with how everything turned out, and I feel like everyone really appreciated it. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts, and I would love if you continued supporting my channel. I had another one and I created this one because I just really wanted it to be more of a vlogging channel, so that's why it's all just birthday vlogs right now, but I do want to expand it soon. So definitely if you're interested, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe, like, comment, all that type of stuff. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to see you in my next one. Bye!